Hello family, friends, and subscribers. This is a midwinter update. That's pretty darn close to full. I don't think it was quite topped off on the gauge when I filled the tank. So we haven't used very much. It's just about the end of January. And we've had a little bit of sun for a couple of days in a row. And we got 28 inches of rain in December, and we're about there now at the end of January. And we're getting 4 inches tomorrow night and the next night. So I better dump that out. So that last storm was 2 inches. And now it's going to rain, crazy weather. It's going to rain up at 9,000 feet. The snow line's at 9,000 feet, so it's going to rain on top of 6 feet of snow on the mountain above us. So we're in a flood warning for the next couple of days. And it rains on top of that snow, and boy, just a little tiny creeks become life-threatening. I'll probably take some video of that. I've got one posted from when I did it last year. At any rate, the midwinter update, the last few days I've been able to make about 45 amp hours of solar into my batteries, which is amazing. Usually I'm making about 6 or 8 amp hours a day of solar, but if it pops out for a few hours, it's amazing what we can do. So I'm down about 95 amp hours every day from full charge every day, going through the night. And we live like we normally do. We turn light bulbs off when we're not using them. Everything's LED. We have a refrigerator and we have a freezer. And so we just live like normal people. We're not big TV watchers, but I might watch a movie or a show on Netflix now and then. Mostly we read, and there's just a couple of lamps on. So we use about 95 is a good average of what we use over a 24-hour period. So in the morning, the batteries are at 89%, almost like clockwork. 89 to 90% full when I get up in the morning. So I've got an 860 amp hour battery bank at 24 volts. So I'm down 84, 86 amp hours. A little bit more sometimes. When it says 89, I'm probably closer to 90 plus amp hours down. So what I'm saying is I only need to run my diesel generator for 1 hour. And then that puts the bulk, because it's 70 amps, and it puts that bulk back into the batteries during that hour, sometimes an hour and a half. If I think there's going to be no sun, I'll go ahead and run it for an hour and a half. And when the inverter says that the inverter charger is in absorb mode, I'll turn the diesel off and let the solar finish it off. And that's anywhere from an hour a day to an hour and a half a day. And then if there's sun, I know there's going to be sun, I'll just run it for an hour. Today was a laundry day, so it was going to run anyway. So it has been very cost effective, since I get 6 to 8 hours out of a gallon of diesel. Running an hour a day is not breaking the bank. Now, that's an hour a day, hour and a half a day. Yeah, that times 30 days, you're putting mileage on your diesel. But if you change the oil often and you take care of business, they should run a good long time. These MEPs, some people say they've got 6,000 hours plus. I'm shooting for that, but a complete rebuild kit, all the gaskets, piston, bearings, injectors, connecting rod, all of it. The pump, the whole works is under $300 to totally rebuild the motor, and you go another 6,000 hours. That's a pretty cool thing. You can't do that out of your average gas generator that you buy at Home Depot. So we're handling it. I didn't know what it was going to cost us, how much fuel it was actually going to cost. But it's very, very reasonable. Again, 6 to 8 hour run on a gallon, and I only run 1 hour to 1.5 hours a day. So that's the cost of being off-grid here in the Pacific Northwest with a 1400 watt solar system. And then when we get sun, I'm thinking probably mid-April, I'll be able to quit running the generator altogether, like last year. And then it'll run all the way with no generator at all, except for high amperage needs. Running skill saws and stuff. On a laundry day, I might go ahead and light the generator if we were doing all that. But if I was just running the skill saw or I was just doing laundry, I probably wouldn't start the generator. And it would run all the way until November. So we're hoping somewhere around mid-April, May 1st for sure, through November, we're not burning diesel at all. So it's been pretty cost effective for us. And we have no electric bill. And that is a very happy thing. The highest electric bill that I've had living here in the Pacific Northwest, we looked up the other day, was $388 a month. And now I have nothing. 5 gallons a month of diesel, and we're good to go. Hope that helps somebody. Have a very, very blessed night.